Good morning, everyone. In the continuation of last class, today we are going to discuss about different branches of geology. You already know that geology is the science which deals with the Earth planet, with the features, different features, and different features like origin, composition, structure, and inhabitants on the earth, right? So in case of branches, we are going to discuss the different branches. Firstly, what is a physical geology, right? Physical means different features like plain, plateau, mountains. These different physical features, how they form, how different withering agencies like wind, water, and ice worked on the surface and changes the earth surface and changes the earth feature or earth surface, right? They bring changes upon the earth surface. These activities like weathering and erosion bring changes upon the earth surface. Mainly physical geology is concerned about the different features. Then next one is the petrology. In petrology, we will study different type of rocks and their composition, their structure and origin, and how they form and how their association, their occurrence, right? So these things mainly we will study in the petrology. We already know that there's three type of rocks are there: igneous rock, sedimentary rock, and metamorphic. How they form and what is the composition of these rocks, right? Then come to the mineralogy. Mineralogy is the branch, crystallography is the branch of mineralogy, and mineralogy basic itself is a total independent branch, and in which we will study the composition of individual mineral, their structure, their appearance, their stability, association, and occurrence majorly. For example, we will take example like diamond. If a kimberlite rock is always associated with the diamond, so if we are find some kimberlite rock in any area, so there is some possibility to found the diamond. That's why we are study about the association. Then structural geology, in this branch we will discuss about the different structures. And in case of civil engineering, you will just you might have some pictures like dam, tunnel. These are structures, but they are geotechnical structure. In the case of geology, the fold, fault, unconformity joints are the geological structure. Why because they play vital role um, to complete or to analyze or to recognize different type of minor faults, which may be dangerous in the future. That's why we have to study these structures, and we are also able to recognize in the field. And then stratigraphy is the branch of geology also, in which we will study about the age of earth, description, correlation, and classification, right? So in this case, we will study how these stratified strata or the stratified rocks are formed, what type of deposition environment at that time, and how we can correlate and how can we determine the age of rock also. Then paleontology is the just it indicates paleo means old and logy means study. The paleontology is the science of fossil and ancient lifetimes. Majorly this science is used for the determination of the age of rock, right? Then historical geology. What is historical geology? In which we will study the stratigraphy and paleontology both. In historical geology, some paleontology or the some fossil contents are very helpful to analyze or to understand the and evaluate the age of earth on the basis of their paleontology. Means there is fossil content. On the basis of fossil content we can study the age and we can determine the age of the particular rock formation or the strata, right? And some then engineering geology. What is engineering geology? Engineering geology is the majorly application part of geology for the civil engineering. Then economic geology is also a part in which we will study about the minerals, ores, fossils, fuels, and some economic minerals, and those minerals which having economic importance, good economic importance. Then mining geology, you already know that mining is a itself individual branch, and there is some, it is concerned, but it is concerned only with the their in geology application. And the last one is the major, why we are studying these. Major question is why we are studying these all branches, because in the civil engineering all these branches are somehow helpful to determining the different type of features. There is different major problems we can evaluate or we can analyze by these branches, and somehow they always helpful for the construction purpose. Thank you.